So many things that's held us down, but now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go, and where we'll end up, I don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting our show together, we're polishing up our act. And if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing.
Hello. Welcome to the Wine Glasses Up Show. This is your queen, Lioness Roars. I hope everybody's having a great day. And get ready to hold your wine glasses up as I take you over into the weekend. Oh yeah, it's a hump day, but it's also Wine Glasses Up Day. I want you to join me as I rock out to 7 p.m. I have a special guest in the house with me by the name of Carl Shaft. He's a New York PD police, and he's oh, he retired? Well, you should have told me that. All right, he retired, y'all, but he's still policing, okay? But he's also the top celebrity security through the whole tri-state area. So join me today as I interview the one and only Carl Shaft, and he will be talking about the unseen and unheard behind backstage stories. I said, all right, I keep getting my own titles mixed up. The behind the stage, backstage, okay, all that, all that. So tune in, and the discussion will definitely be about where's the reward for the, well, as he said, underdogs. You know, the people that really makes it happen behind the stage, and you know, we want to make sure everybody get credit. All right, so tune in, tell a friend, repost, share. The call-in number is 646-233-1302. I got my wine glasses up. To every word I say, every word I say. No. We're moving. Yes. Ain't no stopping us now. I'm definitely on the move. I am not playing. I got things to do. I got places to go. I got peoples to meet. Isn't that something? So how you doing, Carl?
I'm all right. I can't complain.
You trying to be cute? You want to talk up?
Yeah, I'm all right. I can't complain. I'm dealing with Jersey driving as usual.
Jersey driving? I know you are not talking about Jersey drivers the way y'all New Yorkers drive. Like, y'all just can't wait to get there. Like, wherever you're going, it's not going to be there.
I'm trying to get to where I'm going. I don't got time to wait around, 45 miles an hour, the sign says, so do 45.
Okay. Here, clink, clink. Give me that. Alrighty, I'm good. I'm so glad to have you here. It's such an honor to have you here.
Thank you. I'm very proud to be here.
Isn't that right? Oh, you just got me smiling. Y'all see me? Hey, wave to my peoples. Wave to your friends. I'm sure they out there.
Man.
Hold on. I want to make sure that this is shared on my page, because some people don't. I don't think it's shared. Is it shared?
Yes, it is.
You see it? Y'all see it? If y'all see it, go ahead and share and repost. I'm having a moment. No, not a hot flash. No, I'm not there yet. Okay. So, Carl, your discussion today. From what you told me, from our conversations, you've been wanting to have this conversation for some time now.
Yeah.
And I want you to, express to me exactly what, is making you feel this way. You have a lot of experience, for one, so I already know that. Yeah. And let's just start there. Let's start there with your experience and how long you've been in the business.
Basically, as the story goes, I fell into this by accident. It wasn't a plan. It wasn't something that I wanted to always do or anything like that. It's one of them things that I got to give a big shout out to three people, man. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't even be here.
Well, who's those three people?
My man Ruben, hip hop cop in Philly.
Okay.
That gave me my first job with KRS-One. But it started even before that. It started with my brother Eddie Kane.
Eddie Kane?
Out of Philly, yeah.
Okay.
Eddie Kane out of Philly.
Shout out to Eddie Kane in Philly. He's still around?
Yeah, he's still around doing his
right.
thing. He's managing a group now.
And what's the group?
I forgot the name.
Okay.
I really did.
Well, if anybody know Eddie Kane out in Philly, I know I got a lot of people gonna be.
Everybody know Eddie Kane.
Everybody know Eddie Kane.
Everybody in Philly know
right.
Eddie Kane.
Eddie Kane. If we can get a message to him, give us a call. 646-233-1302. We'd love to hear from you.
Me and Eddie Kane been friends for a long time, and I remember one day it was like, "Yo, Shaft, take a ride with me," and I'm like, "All right." So we take a ride. I didn't know where he was going or what, and next thing we know, we on a video set in the middle of Philly.
Isn't that something?
I've never heard of no Meek Mills or none of that. But apparently, this was the last time he came out of jail.
Which one, Eddie Kane or Meek Mills?
No, Meek Mills.
Oh, okay, Meek Mills. Okay.
Actually, he was shooting Hottest in the City.
Okay.
And that's also the first time I ever been in a music video.
You ain't been shaking it up since then?
Nah,
Now,
I've been in other things since then, but
okay, we gonna get to that.
That was my first music video actually being in.
Okay. And so shout out Meek Mills.
Yeah,
Meek just got a big shout out.
Yeah, and Freeway, and so Charlie Mack.
Charlie Mack.
Everybody know Mr. Mack.
Yes.
And he was like, "Yo, Shav, Meek Mills is gonna be flashing that money. It's about $3,000-$4,000 in one. Do this and in the middle of the street, and we got all the locals crowded. And there was a lot of people, and my job he assigned to me was just to make sure that money was accounted for.
And I know you did.
That was easy. Crowd control and make sure that money was accounted for, and I kept doing local bars and stuff down in Philly, different spots.
So you started in Philly,
actually,
basically.
Yeah, my business is based in Philly, actually.
Philly, yeah. Paying homage right now. Yeah. Okay, he is paying homage.
Everything started in Philly.
All right.
The local bars, Bananas. I never forget it. Bananas was my first job. As far as officially, I started way back when, but that's back in the days of the Savoy Manor when it was Lover's Den in the basement.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, that was back in the days. Anybody from the Bronx? 149 off the Concourse, the Savoy Manor. That's where it really started for me.
I think you about to wake up a whole lot of ghosts.
Yeah.
A whole lot of, yo, man, why you talking about that?
Listen, Evans, Phillip, and Brown. Those were the managers.
Okay.
And they brought me on to make sure all the parties was going smooth and regulate the door downstairs, Lover's Den. But, like I said, this wasn't something I planned on doing. That was at the time just loose change. Yeah, just doing it.
Basically, it was. I look at it this way: it's a gift, and God knew your gift.
I realized it was a calling.
The same thing, gift calling.
Like I said, when I did it to Savoy Manor back in the 80s, I wasn't even thinking about this, party scene and all of that. And here it goes. Call it a boomerang. Eddie Kane, Charlie Mack, started meeting more people. Jill Scott. That's when Kevin Hart was just starting out.
Right. And I'm sorry I wasn't able to get the video up, so we just going to bring them names up. It's all good.
It's all good. It's all good. And life took on from there, But
so the three major kings was...
The three ones that got me into this thing was Charlie Mack, Eddie Kane, and Ruben Hip Hop Cop.
Oh, right. I got to put my wine glass up for that, because if it wasn't for y'all... He may not be sitting here right now.
I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be doing none of the stuff I did because I didn't even plan on it.
I'm about to ask you something. What you think you would have been doing? Oops, no, we're not gonna talk about that.
You want to be honest?
Yeah, I want to be honest. Yes, this is the Wine Glasses Up Show. We honest over here.
I really wanted to own my own tow company.
Your own who?
Tow company.
Oh, I thought you said toy.
No, toy company.
Okay.
Yeah, I really was gonna do that, but it was just a thing in my head.
But this is what you were called to do.
Then I wanted to own my own entertainment center. It was like Well,
you're in entertainment right now.
I had that plan that I was gonna have this big building. It's gonna have its own helipad, valet parking. You can work out in there. They got the live show with the live band. Have celebrities come through. It's like 3 times the size of what the garden is now. Just include all kinds of food and everything else.
Okay,
it would have been something.
All right, so we got the beginning of the intro of.
No, that was just a quarter of it.
No, I'm just saying to let people know how you got started in the industry.
Yes.
All right, and then from there you went on to be a New York cop.
No.
All
of that was behind me by then.
That was behind you already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Behind me already.
All right. Well, let's stick strictly to.
So now we fast forward to what made me branch out.
Okay, that's great. He's helping me, y'all. I like this.
Yeah, after I kind of branched out because, like I said, Philly is Philly. You know, it was good money while it lasted. You know, everybody knows in Philly bars don't last but so long.
That's everywhere.
So it was a lot of bounce around and hustling, whatever. But you know, it made a name for myself down there.
Shaft.
And as time evolved, and I bought my house down there. I, bought 2 vehicles. I had my black van. Everybody that knows me know about my black van.
The Shaft van?
The Shaft Mobile, yeah, man. You know, my father passed away January 19th, 2010.
Oh, okay.
He had a heart attack.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah, so basically when he passed away, I wasn't giving up what he had up in New York, so I kept both, the house in Philly and his thing up there, and a light went on, just expanded.
So you transitioned to New York?
No, I just expanded.
Oh, you just expanded?
Yeah,
okay.
I was always born and raised in New York,
okay,
Bronx, but you know, I was planning at the time to move to Jersey. It was like one of them slow transitions, but I didn't want to leave my dad behind.
I understand. No, you just passed Jersey, but we love you anyway. So, we give you respect for that.
You know, I did a lot of things in Jersey too. We're
gonna get to all that. We're gonna get to all that.
But when he passed, that's when I branched out and started doing more things in New York.
All right. So when you came into your higher levels, who would you say, who was your first celebrity besides Meek Mills? I know you said Meek Mills, but Meek Mill was just starting out back then.
I would say Meek Mills. After that, the second job was KRS-One.
KRS-One, how was that?
It was cool. He did a collaboration with Buckshot at the time.
Okay.
And we was at Sirius XM radio station. I still got the pictures. And it was fun. It was cool. That was, you know.
How did you feel when, like, okay, this is really happening? I mean, not starstruck, but, you know, just like this.
That is the funniest thing. I've never been starstruck.
I'm not starstruck at all.
The only time, I'm going to tell you who, the only person that really, where I sat back and said, I can't believe I'm where I'm at, is when I was on Law and Order, Special Victims Unit.
Oh, what part did you play?
I played a gangster.
How you? Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, it was one of them typecast things. They looked at me and said, "Big black guy." Yeah, we're gonna put him over
big
there.
Black guy and all black gangster.
So
okay,
that was it. You know, but Rudium Nights, if I recall, was the episode.
Okay.
So yeah.
And people could still go and pull it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Where can they pull it up at?
I guess on their website, because I checked it out on. I was on my Fire Stick and I looked it up under my Kodi and all most of the shows I was in. Even Elementary, I was in Elementary.
I don't know about Elementary. Was it scary? Because if it's scary,
no, Elementary was about and Blue Bloods. Elementary was one of them like Sherlock Holmes type thing.
Okay.
But Blue Bloods, you see a lot of me on because I was more.
So y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Look up Blue Bloods.
Blue Bloods.
Elementary,
and definitely, No.
Law and Order. There you go.
Thanks. Big up to Ice-T because I know he made that possible.
Ice-T.
He's a practical joker on the Q-tip. He does some nice things on the down low.
Yo, y'all gonna be hearing a lot of stories about celebs that Carl Shaft has worked with, and we're going to be talking about the behind the stage the backstage unseen stories.
Yeah, I gotta tell you.
I am so ready for this. I hope y'all ready for this. We're gonna give y'all some music and then we're gonna get right back at you, okay? Continue to tune in with your girl Queen Lioness Roars on the Wine Glasses Up Show. Please share, repost. If you're trying to log in at WBKS1.com. If you're trying to call in at 646-233-1302. I'm gonna bring y'all into. I told y'all I was gonna twist it up a little this week. All right. So this is just something from my heart to yours. Check it out.
Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed. Yes, living every moment, no regrets. Smile up on my face, I'm like, oh yes, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. Yes, waking up, thanking God. Every day is feeling just like Sunday. Wifey fly by my side, green light, everything is going my way. Riding clean, living dreams. Just left the barber and I'm feeling like Midas. Heard him say, give him praise. What's in the water got you acting like this? Ain't a day go by that I don't try to thank the Lord up above. And if you wonder why I'm loving life, come close and I'll tell you what's up. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed, yes. Living every moment, no regrets. Smile up on my face, I'm like, oh, yes, I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed, yes. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed, yes. Living every moment, no regrets. Smile up on my face, I'm like, oh, yes, I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed, yes. Playing cards, laughing hard, barbecuing, waking up the whole block. Music loud, turning out. Little kids are breaking out the bus stop. Life is good, really good. And every moment, no, I can't forget. I gotta say, I won't change. You're the reason that I am like this. Ain't a day go by that I don't try to thank the Lord up above. And if you wonder why I'm loving life, come close and I'll tell you what's up. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed, yes. Living every moment, no regrets. Smile up on my face, I'm like, oh, yes, I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed, yes. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed, yes. Living every moment, no regrets. Smile up on my face, I'm like, oh, yes, I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. If you got a roof over your head, bringing home the bread, got your family fed, oh, 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 you're blessed. Sunshine, I'm so free, living out my dreams. God's been good to me, oh, 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 I'm blessed, yeah, yes. Living every moment, no regrets. Smile on my face, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed, yes. Living every moment, no regrets. Smile on my face, I'm like, oh, oh, yes, I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, y'all. Oh, 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 I'm blessed.
Yes, yes, yes. And we are definitely blessed. I am especially blessed by having the honor of sitting here.
I'm blessed.
Oh, we want to come back.
Yes.
Hold on, y'all.
Living every moment, no
I know that's right. We blessed.
Smile up on my face.
I know
like,
that's right. All right. Hey, when you're blessed, you're blessed. And just let the music play. Okay? I want to hit y'all with something else right now, because when we come back, we got so much discussion and so much good news that people going to be like, Carl better not. He better not say that. Oh, girl, no, he didn't. Yo, call your homie. Call talking. We going to have to hit him on the hip. He got his cell phone right here. Okay, y'all can test him. Don't call his cell phone, but you can text him, or you can call in to 646-233-1302. We would love to hear from you. We would love to hear about the discussion that we feel as though the underdogs, you know, which are the most important people behind the stage that's helping the artist prepare for their debut, are not getting the credit received from. And let's just start with the security guards. Let's just start with people like myself. Media meaning host, which I am, photographers, sound people, and then we're gonna go
staff.
Excuse me, what was that again?
You got production staff. You got the. I give a lot of credit to them guys that set the stage up. They could do that in like 3 seconds, man. That's like, wow.
And it's a lot of lifting, a lot of wires.
I get impressed. And it's like 20, 30 of them, but they do it like nothing.
Like that.
Yeah.
So, and we also want to talk about
but my big
the venue
up is,
staff.
My big up really is to the photographers.
Yes,
really,
yes.
Because, you know.
I try to get Carl Blacksmith in here. You know,
listen, you got
he can call in. Call if you're listening.
Irv
call
Patton, Kenya, Shandu, Tiger. it's a whole list of guys that I've known that been doing it just as long as I have, if not longer.
And they lay on the floor with it. I mean, they get some amazing
my
shots.
favorite,
Yes.
my man Edwin. Oh man, they don't get no awards.
No
the only
awards.
person that gives out awards, and that's why I love him so much, is Edwin.
Okay.
He's on Facebook. You can't miss him. And he's the only one that does that. And Bow-Legged Lou.
Bow-Legged Lou.
Bow-Legged
What's up?
Lou
I hope
gives
he's
out
listening.
awards too.
Let them know you're on a show that they
Yeah.
can call in and watch. But I'll tell you what, Carl, I got a solution for all this, but we going to get
I
through.
hope so.
We going to dig in deep with this. Okay, y'all either going to like us or love us, but by the end of this show,
Nobody gonna like
you going to hear it. They don't like you. Hey, they don't like me either, but I love them back. Y'all, so we're going to get into some more music here. I want y'all to feel completely blessed and raise your wine glasses up. If you got a coffee cup, look, I'm giving all of y'all time to get y'all wine glasses up. Send a picture in with y'all holding y'all wine glass up with a smile, just showing how much not only are you supporting me and my brand, my radio show, but most importantly, yourself and your life. God didn't give you your life for you not to show appreciation. So send your appreciation into linusroars1@gmail.com. Listen, the pictures have to be a picture of you holding up a wine glass clothed. You know, some people, I have to tell that too. For real. Send me something pouring you want to. I'm sending it right to my peoples. And look, all day long, I got them right here. Send it to me if you want to.
Yeah, I'll make that go viral.
Real fast. Or you can tag it to my page. Okay, so I would love to see that. Show me that support and that love, and I'm gonna keep y'all rocking. Let's get into some Frankie, Beverly, and Maze. Let's go.
Before I let go, before I let go.
No, that's not him.
Oh
All right, everybody. I hope that, I hope my DJing skills, my music selection got y'all where y'all need to be, body, mind, and soul. You know what I'm saying? Because this music right here, this is the real stuff. You think, you feel it? Are you feeling it? Did I make a great selection?
You made a good selection only because I remember meeting when we did Frankie Beverly at NJ Pack.
Oh, okay.
No, was it NJ Pack? No, it was Prudential Center. And it was...
In Newark?
Yes.
Okay, so
it
you're
was him and Tony Braxton and the sisters and all, and that was wow.
I cannot, let me tell you something. I can't wait to meet them. You might have to hold me down or tell them, like, put her out. Let me
tell you something. They so down to earth. It's just like talking to one of your peoples around the way. There's no, you got to act different. Or
I can't stand when people do that. I'm like, get yourself away
there's
from me.
There's a few that's like that.
Oh, I met some. I'm
not gonna mention anything, but there's a few.
But look, see, I'm that type of, that I'd be like this. Baby, boo, do you know? Do you?
There's some,
I'll take it there on them. Don't do that.
I came across some divas that are male and female, and
oh my yes,
I got a list of people I can't stand. That I don't care.
I'm afraid to ask who they
are.
I
don't care how much money I would. Man, I wouldn't even listen.
I'm afraid to ask for them. I want to give a couple shout outs really quick for people that is, logged on and supporting the Wine Glasses Up radio show, and my special guest, Carl Shaft. Okay, I'm going to give a shout out to Michael Rivers. Thank you for sharing. Richard Pittman. My boy, Finley Bradford. Yes, down in the VA. 2 up, 2 down. Also, look at my big brother, Gerald Clarkson. Yes, G, I see you. Edwin Bingham. Carl Blacksmith, you're supposed to be here. You're supposed to be here. Okay? So since you can't, if you're still on the live, you can call in, okay? 646-233-1302 and share some of your experience. Because you are bad out there on the stage, man.
Carl gets around more than a person with a car.
I know.
So
I'm mad at him. I'm really mad at you. I got a toot now.
Yeah, man.
Okay, but he got some pictures of me that he took, and I want to see him. All right, we got Dywin Kelsey. If I said that right, my boy CEO knows. My headache, my boy Kenya Keith from Trenton, New Jersey. My sister Fire Nation is on here. Oh, I just seen Iris pop up. Yo, continue to share and repost. We got a great show going on here today, and I would love to hear from y'all. Call in at 646-233-1302.
Big shout out to Joe Conzo.
Okay, he's on your live. He's not on my live.
Big John Conzo. I got to remember everybody, all my photographers, all the videographers. Yo, if it wasn't for them,
a lot of people wouldn't be seen.
You wouldn't see the pictures, the videos, or nothing of what's going on.
That's it. So we're going to show a lot of love for us underdogs that don't get the appreciation that is well deserved. All right, Mr. Shaft. I got to say it like that. Y'all know Shaft. You get that a lot?
I've been getting teased with that for years. There ain't nothing new.
Shaft was all in black. You all in black?
My grandmother gave me that name.
Wow.
Believe it or not.
Okay.
I had one of those grandmothers. Y'all know, no matter what your parents say, your grandmother say it, that's gold.
That's it. That's it.
That was it.
Can I say this, Shaft, though? Mess with me now. Mess with me now. Okay? Not that I can't hold my own, because this little cute golden shorty with a beautiful smile, bow-legged, I can keep going for days. I'm beautiful and I love it. I'm a queen, baby. Okay? But mess with me now. Shaft, let them know.
I'm hoping certain people don't call me, because I know they're going to embarrass me. Certain people will embarrass me because they got stories on me.
They got stories. Look, hey, it is what it is, right? So let's hear. I want to hear something. One of the wildest, and I'm pretty sure you have many. What is one of the wildest experience you had in the backstage, and where was it at, and who was it with?
The wildest. I gotta say Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm ready for this.
No, it was just one of them. Where was we? I don't know if it was Summer Jam. One of the places. All I know is he was acting funny style.
What's that mean? Funny style?
Diva.
He was a diva? Lil Wayne was a diva?
Like I could do what I want to do type thing.
Oh.
All I remember was he's about to go on stage. I remember he had some lady with him and 2-3 other people, and there was another person, but they didn't stay with the group. And they went up the steps of the side of the stage, and this guy comes up, and one of the production security was like, "Yo, bro, you know, you can't just run up on stage like that. We don't even know who you are."
Right.
And it almost got into a physical thing. And here comes Lil Wayne coming down, talking all this crap like, "Yo, I won't do the show." And we was like, "Yo, we don't care if you go on stage or not. You know, we get paid regardless.
Right.
So you can leave, and you know, you just give more time for the next person. That's all."
Exactly.
But I would say that was the wildest time. I mean, I've had wilder.
Let's hear about it. That's weird.
I just,
you know, you go through a lot.
We had we had that incident out in I don't know if y'all familiar with Queens, but Aura. Is it Club Aura?
I'm familiar with Queens.
I'm trying to remember. New York City Arena. I just remember it was during one of the what's that basketball thing?
Yes, Norm is in the building. Storming Norman. My big bruh. Look at him.
What's that thing they have every year with the basketball? What they call that thing again? Everybody always have parties during that time.
Oh, God. Shoot.
We are having a moment.
Yeah. We both having a moment.
They having a moment.
So that's what happened when you got so many.
The draft.
Not the draft. We're talking about parties. They usually have parties every year, especially in the city. And
it's not the LL Cool J.
No. Okay. It's like somebody call and remind me. See, I'm getting old, so I can remember things, but some things, you know, especially in sports.
This is why, you know, my little Spike Lee, my
not
story
draft
should have been here.
parties, but they call them some basketball thing. But I can remember this. Kevin Hart was there. Meek Mills, and who was Meek Mills saying at the time? What's the name?
Who? What?
Nicki Minaj.
Oh, Nicki
Minaj. All
he
of them.
to go pull it
all
up
of them
too.
was. All I remember was it was New York City Arena. I remember that it was in Queens.
Mm-hmm.
You had, like I said, Kevin Hart, Meek Mills, and Nicki Minaj, and everything went right. You know, Kevin came in. He's doing his thing, enjoying himself. And he's a very funny guy, very down to earth.
I can't wait to meet him.
Yeah, he's really good people. Nicki
I'll
Minaj.
whoop his little ass though. I think we about the same height.
He's not a really violent person.
I'm not violent either. I'm just that was a joke. I'm being a comedian right now.
He's one of them guys that buy you a drink before we get into a fight.
We ain't never got to fight. Long as he buying a drink.
All-Star Weekend. There you go.
All-Star Celebrity Basketball.
Yeah,
Okay.
they have
okay.
an All-Star. I couldn't remember. Thank you, brother.
Love you, Kevin Hart. Just playing.
So he had a good time. Nicki Minaj, she's doing her thing. Meek Mills, he came in. You know, everything was cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all I know is Kevin Hart left first. He left the building first. Then Nicki left also behind him. And that left Meek Mills. And
so are you saying he started the
No, he didn't start nothing. He didn't even know what was going on.
Okay, so
it was like one of them sneak up moments. All I know.
What happened? You got us all over here edgy. What happened?
All I know is a bunch of guys from Queens decided they wanted to jump his ass right there on the stage.
It
was like,
really?
Yeah, it was about 20, 30 of them motherfuckers.
So y'all guys from out Queens, 20 of y'all jump Meek Mills. Isn't he about this big?
Listen,
he about that big, right? Meek Mills is not big at all.
No, he's not.
He's a little slim guy.
No, he's slim. He's average height. He's not that big, you know.
Dow Pringle, I'm going to kick your butt. You should have been here. Okay, you probably was there when this fight went down because you're from Queens. He probably was there. He's everywhere.
Man, my man. All I know is we wasn't fighting 25, 30 people.
You was fighting too?
No, I don't.
I mean, but you was breaking. You know,
when you see 25, 30 guys and you're like, they all your size or bigger, you don't fight. You spray.
You did that old thing.
Yeah, you do that OC spray, and that solves it right there. So everybody, you know, that was it.
That was it. Broke it up.
Party over. Everybody left. It saved his life because they never really got to him. So that's it.
All right. So have you ever experienced any fights behind the stage, as far as and let's just say with artists themselves that may not got along or some type of.
I put it like this. Everybody has arguments, fights, what have you. The key element is remember where you're at. This is a business. It's like going to a job.
Right.
So if you work for the post office, if you work for any job, you don't go there to fight or argue. And you don't go there to bring you know, if you work in McDonald's, you're not going to bring 20 of your homeboys with you to work.
And they do though.
Yeah, this is what I'm
They
saying.
do.
So, you know, my thing is I need people to be aware that, you know, this is a business. You have to come in and be professional.
Respectful.
You know, and that's it. You come in, you do your job, and you get out.
Leave the streets out of it.
That's it. You know, this ain't a place to hang out and, you know, oh yeah, I got. Don't forget the groupies. Everybody want to be backstage.
Let's
you
talk
know?
about the groupies.
Yeah,
Let's talk about that.
What
do you consider? Hold on. What do you consider a groupie?
This is what I say, and people that been around me and know me knows I make the announcement a lot. If you're not paid to be here, get out.
You shouldn't be backstage.
That's it. Because if something goes down, I have the famous word called liability.
Yes.
And that's it. Just like recently, everybody knows Barclays Center, Casanova and 6ix9ine, and gunshot went off. Okay, well, and suppose you were standing next to that gun. Bullets have no direction.
Name.
That would have
Especially
been
when
your
they're
head.
shooting wildly.
So, you know, it doesn't matter if it's in backstage, VIP, or wherever. You just have to be, you know, mindful that, you don't always be in the mix. Don't always be seen and heard. You know, it's all right to sit in the audience. Because I know celebrities that will come to a show and watch other celebrities and sit in the audience.
I did at the Lehman Center a couple weeks ago at Disco Fever.
You know.
And let me tell you something. I felt comfortable. And the audience and the people were great. You don't always have to be backstage, being in the way, unless you're getting an interview, you know, and some interviews can wait too. So
Busta Rhymes and his wife, they came, sat right in the third row at the Barclay, watching Toni Braxton do her thing. They didn't get up and, you know, make themselves known or whatever. They sat there, enjoyed the show. When it's over, then y'all go backstage and do all that, you know, politic and whatever. But you don't have to be seen and heard. And my thing is this.
And groupies can mean men and women.
Groupies is men and women.
Men and women.
You know, it really, I can't even say more of the other because I see a lot of both.
Let's talk about it.
And they're not, like I said, they're not paid to be there.
So if their name is not on the list, isn't it a list that when you go backstage?
It's supposed to be a list. Yes. It's usually, let me break it down so y'all understand. I hate to use specific venues, but let's say like Barclay, okay? Yeah, there's a list. Production staff runs the show. Production staff is whoever's name is on top of that bill. So most of the time when you see the flyer and it says SJ Present or Adam Torres, whatever, you know, Greg Walker, whatever, these are the guys that make it happen. They're dishing out the money to Barclay and say, here, this is how much money, boom, boom, boom. And Barclay says, well, you have up until 11 o'clock. If you still here at 11:15,
that's extra.
We're going to charge you $25K. They don't give a damn. So now it's up to production staff to make sure their people is in, certain media, because media has to go through them.
Exactly. Like what I just did. So,
exactly. You have to go through them. They got to okay you. And like anything else, contract, money, everything got to be laid out. You can't just pop up and just do what you want to do.
And say, such and such.
You could do that if you want to, but like I said, that key word, liability.
Liability.
You understand? People could get sued behind
falling wires, fights,
anything. You know, and that's what, or people not getting their royalties. Production staff, they can say, listen, I'm the one that spent all this money on this, that, and the third. Who are you to come in here and film or take pictures or demand anything? And I didn't even hire you. So that's one of the biggest issues that be going on.
And so you deal with that from different photographers or
most of the photographers, I know them.
Okay.
And you know, we kind of, it's like a family in a way. You know, we all in the loop.
Team.
Everybody's in the loop. It's like, yo, you doing so-and-so? Yeah, I'm doing that. Oh, okay, cool. And, you know.
Long as that respect ring is there.
Listen, street life, there's a whole slew of people I know that is doing media, that does photography, and I see them all the time. And
it's hard work.
I just nod my head. But see, I like I said, you're paid to be there. Hey, I nod my head to you. I'm all about people making money.
And like I said, I've seen Carl Smith, the cameras I'm giving you a lot of love, Carl Smith. Okay, remember this. But the equipment he carry,
Listen,
and he's moving fast, and then he'll come back. Like, oh, he in the left part of this or something. He moves fast.
I'm gonna tell you how unjust do it is. Believe it or not, there's a lot of people that would do things for no charge and still don't get recognized.
Well, we saluting you.
They still do the job regardless. Rather it's taking pictures, rather it's hairstyling, wardrobe.
Yes.
They there all the time, and they do what they can to help out.
I've done it.
And that's the point of what I'm saying. Y'all have never seen an award dinner or any award ceremony for hairstylists, for photographers, for bodyguards, anything. And y'all paying $60, $70, $80, $100 a ticket, and y'all have no idea that it's the person making sure the artists get there on time.
Right.
The driver.
Oh, yes. Definitely forget about the driver.
And I'm going to tell you another thing. Some artists don't drive at all. Some people come in their own car. Some people still take subways and cabs. Uber is very popular. But we still have to big up those people that made sure, because if they didn't safely get that person there, there wouldn't have been no show.
Exactly. So what we're saying is, remember and respect and reward the people that's the mainstream for these artists out there.
You got Barclays Security, Stage 48 Security. You got Madison Square Garden Security. You have, like I said, New York City Arena Security. There is even Westbury Security. There's all these spots, that I always salute them, because you have to realize something. You're averaging, I want y'all to understand, you're averaging anywhere from 2,500 people to 7,000 people. You have no idea what it's like to make sure nobody gets shot, stabbed, bust upside the head with a Henny bottle or anything else. He
said Henny because Henny was.
I'm saying, and I give even to the local clubs and bars. You have to big up them dudes.
Yes.
Not all of them.
But you know what? This is what we gonna do. First of all, I want to say, Carl Blacksmith just said, "What's up, Carl?" He said, "Happy birthday."
Yes.
So, Carl, we see that you see us and hearing us. We would like for you to give us a call in. I'm gonna put the number on the live so everyone can see it. But we're gonna get into some music, and we're gonna come back with some deep stuff. Okay, Carl just getting. That's Carl too. Call.
Yeah.
Call.
This is with a C. I'm with a K.
Yeah, with a C and a K. All right. So I'm gonna get into some music because I want to keep y'all very intrigued about what they about to do or say next. All right, let's get into some Kool in the Gang.
What you gonna do? You wanna get down? Tell me. What you gonna do? Do you wanna get down? What you gonna do? You wanna get down? What you gonna do? You wanna get down? Tell me. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Come on in. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. How you gonna do it if you really don't wanna dance? By standing on the wall. Get your back up off the wall. Tell me, how you gonna do it if you really don't wanna dance? By standing on the wall. Get your back up off the wall. 'Cause I heard all the people saying, get down on it. Come on in. Get down on it. If you really want it. Get down on it. You gotta feel it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Come on in. Get down on it. Baby. Get down on it. Get on it. Get down on it. I say people. What you gonna do? You gotta get on the groove.
For that picture. I don't know. Hello, thanks for calling in.
Okay, she's Blacksmith.
Hi, thanks for calling in, Blacksmith.
What's up? Chilling. You online now? Or
yes, we're live.
On a commercial break.
No. Actually, you called in on a good down on it. Cool of the gang, so people gonna be mad at you, but it's okay. I can always go back to it. I'm just glad that you call in. How do you feel about our topic and our subject today?
Well, I didn't hear the whole thing because people was calling me on the phone, and I'm trying to get ready. I got a gig to go to over there, Terminal 2 to Terminal 5 in about another couple of minutes.
Okay. Well, we'll make it real quick.
Huh?
We'll make it real quick. You want to answer that?
Yeah, man. What's up? What's going on, bro?
Happy birthday, my bro.
Yeah. You know, I'm
gonna
put my foot in your behind because you ain't come to the party.
Nah, I had to work, man.
I know.
I was with Ludacris this whole weekend, man.
Oh, well, yeah, that takes a lot of work because he definitely believes in overtime.
Yeah, he just flew out to Germany, so I was just like, all right, cool. But yeah, I mean, you put in work, man. I mean, a lot of artists gotta understand that security is a must have. I don't care if you not feel like a threat in the public or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You know, you always need security for protection for anything. You never know what pop off.
Right.
Especially in today's society, always something popping off. You know what I mean?
You've seen firsthand, bro. We work together plenty of time, but you see firsthand things can go crazy backstage, and the public will never know because we got to keep it hush or quick.
Hush.
And,
when it came out today,
things do get hectic, and as well as I do. You have never seen an award ceremony for photographers, videographers, all the people that make the concert or thing happen. You've never seen an award ceremony or annual dinner for it. And that's exactly what I'm bringing out to the forefront, that, the public doesn't know that, and they need to know that.
And I think we need to make that happen.
The only person, like I told her before, Edwin, he's the only one that does that. Have you ever noticed? The past year or two he's been doing that, giving out little plaques?
Oh, with plaques?
Yeah.
What are you talking, Edward the photographer?
Yes.
I didn't know you give out plaques.
Yeah.
Look, he said he didn't even know.
Hey, come on, bro.
What, have you ever received a reward call?
Nah. I get the you dope, and
shout out.
I get all that shout outs and all that, but nah.
But if it wasn't for you,
I'm a grinder, man. I'm out here grinding, trying to get my
most definitely.
on.
Yeah, but see, this is what I'm saying. We know we do it for the love. We know we're doing it for our money. That's one aspect. But what I don't want to see happen is when people pass away.
Mm.
You understand
then they
what I'm
want to bring you
saying?
your roses.
You understand what I'm saying? When Blacksmith is gone, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Do we pay homage after the fact, or do we pay homage while he's here?
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So that's what we're doing here today, is just letting people know that the people behind the scenes are really the big people behind the scenes, because if it wasn't for people like yourself, myself, or Carl, stylist, the stage, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I give a lot of shout out to Blacksmith, because a lot of pictures that is taken of me is by him.
Yeah, you got a lot of pictures of me too. I haven't seen yet, buddy.
So that's why
we was out there on that tour. I want to see him.
At the moment, just like how Carl is at the moment, always looking, making sure everything is always peaceful, and he trying to keep everything, calm, and make sure things don't pop off. I gotta be I'm the guy that just gotta catch the moments. You know what I'm saying, for these artists, because that's the first thing they want to see. Yo, Black, please tell me you got that picture when I was on stage, whatever. I'm like, yes, I got that. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I play a role, and with photographers and security, we go kind of hand in hand, because a lot of security people are good friends of mine. So when I see them backstage, dealing with the artist, they already know who I am. They'll shut everybody else down, but they'll give me my access. Let me do my thing. They know what my job is. You know what I mean? Everybody else, they
And you move around. I done seen you get under the stage with it. I done seen you have to get through people that wouldn't move out your way. So I've seen it firsthand how you put your work in.
Yeah. I got to do what I got to do, especially when I got when they see that all access on my chest,
that's it.
On my band, they give me my leeway. They know I'm official. Especially if I know everybody already. Me and Carl worked so many times at different events. He already know what it is. You know what I mean? I go on stage with like Carl. He'll tell you, I'm the only one. Slickwood performs. I'm the only one behind him and all over the stage.
All right.
Nobody else on the stage but me.
And that feels good, doesn't it?
And I gotta say this too. He listens. If I say, "Yo, Black, I need you to move to the side. I need you to," he'll listen because see, I have to do my job.
Right.
Even though he's doing his. But I have to make sure everybody's safe. It's not just the artist. I got to make sure Blacksmith is safe and everybody on that stage. So at least, like I said, it's a rapport, it's communication, and he listens. You got some knuckleheads that don't listen. They wind up flying in the damn
in the audience
somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, Carl, we know you got to get ready to go. Were you about to go too?
Oh, he's in the studio.
Yeah, I'm doing Terminal 5 today with Master Flex and this group called the Flatbush Zombies.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
They're supposed to be huge. They just sold out. So Flex had called me, asked me was I available. I'm about to head out of here. I just met up with him, and I'm officially letting everybody know. I'm officially will be co-managing and handling CL Smooth from P-Rock CL Smooth.
Really?
That'll be
congratulations.
I just left him just a moment ago, so we about to get it in. Me, him, and my partner Jeff Christie, his manager, his first manager.
Well, hopefully y'all get over here to the Wine Glasses Up show, and
Oh yeah, we're gonna make it happen because he wants to do everything. I mean,
that's what's up.
I want to do everything. I'm like, all right, got you.
That's what's up, and I will see you on the 1st.
And Carl, we're gonna talk about too, because security, whatever. I'll talk to him about that too.
Bruh, I'm so 1 foot out, but we could talk.
See the circle of family conversation just going on right here. All right, well, bro, thanks for calling in. Let Funk Flex and all of them know that the Wine Glasses Up. Linus Roar said, "Yo, peace. What's up? We over here talking about the discussion about what goes on behind the stage, the unseen stories. We about to get real gritty with it."
Definitely. But yo, Carl, you gonna be at on the first?
Bruh. You know where I'm gonna be.
On the 1st.
You know where I'm gonna be.
I'm gonna be there too. So get my picture. Woo!
The whole team. The whole team is gonna be there.
He's okay.
You heard me?
He said he'll see you there.
I said the whole team is gonna be there, so it's not gonna be what people think.
The MTV Raps.
It's not gonna be what people are used to, and it's not gonna be what people think. They might as well think of it as an airport.
You getting searched down, stripped.
It ain't gonna be no sliding through the cracks and all of that.
I love it. Yeah. Wine Glasses Up to my boy Carl Blacksmith out here doing his things. If you need a photographer for anything that you're doing, if I don't care what it is, from a birth to a funeral, he's the one you want to call on. Carl, why you on the line? Let them know how they can contact you.
Everybody get me through my either DM on Instagram at Grind King Photography or Facebook, Carl Blacksmith Smith.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? That's with an F.
With an F.
And just hit me up anytime, y'all.
Alrighty. All right. You have a good day. Go out there and do your thing. Wine Glasses Up, brother. I love you.
Yeah, peace and love. Yeah, I'll talk to you later, Carl.
No bad, bro.
Peace.
I gotta give a big shout out too to my brother Wally.
Get back into some cool again.
I got a lot of.
How you gonna do it if you really don't wanna dance? By standing on the wall. Get your back up off the wall. Tell me, how you gonna do it if you really won't take a chance? By standing on the wall. Get your back up off the wall. 'Cause I heard all the people saying, get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. When you're dancing, get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Sha-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-doo. What you gonna do? Do you wanna get down? What you gonna do? Get your back up off the wall. Dance, come on. Get your back up off the wall. Dance, come on. Get really want it, get down on it. You gotta feel it, get down on it. Get down on it. Get down. Come on and get down on it, baby, baby. Get down on it. Get on it. Get down on it. How you gonna do it if you really don't wanna dance? By standing on the wall. Get your back up off the wall. Tell me, baby, how you gonna do it if you really won't take a chance? By standing on the wall. Get your back up off the wall. Listen, baby, you know it. When you're dancing, yeah, you show it. When you move, 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 you know it. When you're dancing, yeah, you show it. As you move across the floor, get down on it. Come on and get down on it. If you really want it, get down on it. You gotta feel it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Come on and get down on it, baby, baby. Get down on it. Get on it. Get down on it. Sha-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. What you gonna do? Do you wanna get down? What you gonna do? Get your back up off the wall. Dance, come on. Get your back up off the wall. Dance, come on. Get down on it. Come on and get down on it. If you really want it, get down on it. You gotta feel it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Come on and get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. While you're dancing, get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Oh, 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 yeah. Get down on it. You move me, baby, when you move. Get down on it. 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 Get your back up off the wall. Get down on it. 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 Get your back up off the wall. Get down on it. Get down on it.
Hey yo, you that just flipped on this CD player. I just want to inform you that when you got somebody good, you hold on to them.
Must be nice. Having someone who understands the life you live. Must be nice. Having someone who's slow to take and quick to give. Must be nice. Having someone who sticks around when the rough times get thick. Someone whose smile is bright enough to make projects feel like a match. Having someone who loves you despite your faults. Must be nice. Having someone who talks the talk but also walks the walk. Must be nice. Having someone who understands that a thug has feelings too. Someone who loves you for sure. You just remember to never let them go. Even when your husband days are gone, she'll be by your side, still hold. She'll be by your side. Even when those pennies not spending and all those gold digging women disappear, she'll still be here. Must be nice. There's someone you can come home to from a long day work. Nice. There's someone you don't have to show, they know exactly where it hurts. Nice. There's someone who trusts you despite what they've heard. Someone as mighty as a lion, but still as gentle as a blue bird. Must be nice. There's someone you don't have to tell, you don't want to be alone. Must be nice. Having someone you can grow old with until God calls you home. Nice. Having someone who understands that a thug has feelings too. Someone who loves you for sure. You never let them go, 'cause someone when days are gone, they will be by your side, still holding on. And even when those pennies start spending, and all those gold digging women will disappear. She'll still be spinning, and all those gold digging women disappear, she'll still be here. 'Cause even when your husband days are gone, she'll be by your side, still holding on. And even when those 20s start spinning, and all those gold digging women disappear, she'll still be here.
All right. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all, I don't know if y'all see me. If y'all can see me, I'm over here. I'm feeling it. I'm just into it. I just love music. And I believe music loves me. What do you think? Carl said, you over here multitasking and
hey, she can do it. Hey.
I love music. I'm here. So when you love what you do, it comes easily. I'm learning the boards and everything.
Easy, so
I make it look easy.
You make it look easy. I couldn't do that.
I like to bring a different flow. I'm versatile. You know what I'm saying? Not just hip hop. I'm R&B. I'm jazz. People really, they ask me, am I a comedian? I'm like, no, I am not. I know my lane, but I do have that personality. My family, bunch of comedians. Bunch of comedians.
If you really want to be real, you have to be a comedian to do this job.
It's my personality.
Comedy, believe it or not, is the only thing that keeps you sane.
So do you think I'm funny, hilarious, or what do you think?
Bubbly.
Yes, I am very bubbly. I am.
No depression. No negative energy.
No, I can't stand negative energy. I can't stand it. I want it away from me. I can't stand it. But that's just something that we deal with not only in this industry but everyday life, and it's how we deal with it. If you feed back into the negative energy, it knows it got you.
You can't be angry all the time. You can't be holding grudges. You can't roll like that.
Not at all.
That's going to stop your money because people could see it and they're not going to mess with you.
Right. So, and I love the smile. I keep you walking around with a smile.
In my line of work,
yes. You don't smile.
They don't pay me to smile. They just pay me to do a job. They don't pay me to smile and be all customer service.
Show them your face. Show them your face when you're standing there. Do it. They can see you.
No. Everybody see my face. I don't smile. I don't talk.
For the people that don't know, call Chef.
There's no reason for that.
Look, he stands there. He got a brick solid face.
Because I am focused on making sure everything is a certain way.
Correct. And let's talk about some of what makes a security guard safe and why a lot of security guards are not protecting themselves correctly.
Okay, well, let me. I'm gonna try to break it down as quick as I can. You have the bouncers, you have bodyguards, and you have what I call dollar store.
Dollar store?
Dollar store.
Okay.
Dollar store are like instead of you getting people that are experienced to do this thing, you rather get your cousin Pookie or your buddy from whatever.
Bam and all that.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's cool, but when things hit the fan, we have to look at that word again, liability.
Right.
All right. Anytime you read the paper, World Star, anything like that, the moment the artists get into, most of the time it's not the artist.
It's the entourage.
Somebody
entourage,
do something,
if I said that right.
and the name of the artist gets all caught up in it. So,
But
what I've always
And does that make the artist look bad?
It always does. It always does because, believe it or not, just because you're, as they say, all press is not good press.
Correct.
So, come on. But I do go around. I do tell guys that if you're going to be doing that local club or if you're going to bodyguard, whatever it is, make sure you're protected. Have the proper gear.
And a lot of security guards bouncers have gotten killed because not having the proper gear.
They don't have the proper gear. Again, I big up to my man up in Mount Vernon. Big O'Neal, we've done the mansion plenty of times.
I've been to the mansion. That was a beautiful spot. And I know what you're about to go to. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And like I said, it's about having the equipment. The standard equipment in my book is first of all, get you a real bulletproof vest.
And how much would a real bulletproof vest
real bulletproof vest, level 3, it stops all handguns and shotguns. They can run anywhere from a good one, anywhere from $500 to $800.
Okay, and that's worth your life.
Oh, it's worth it, and that's without the metal plates.
Wow,
it's really that good. It's because it's designed for wearing under your suit or clothing, and you wouldn't even know it's there. You don't have to be all tactical with it, because this job is not about size or strength. Really, it's really about your mind and your legs. As long as your legs are strong and your mind is sharp, you're good.
And you said the proper boots for making sure that your legs are strong.
I tell a lot of these guys, they want to wear all this nonsense, man, sneakers
like
or whatever. You have to wear steel-toe boots. One, it gives you balance, and two, when you kick somebody, they're going to feel it.
They definitely going to feel it.
You understand? Especially if you're working out your legs. I mean, my team, we go out to Far Rockaway Beach, and we run in the sand from Beach 59th to Beach 9th and back.
In those boots? In
the boots, fully geared.
Wow.
Because 9 out of 10, when you get into confrontations of all sorts, you're not dealing with one person. Sometimes you're dealing with 2-3 people. So your legs have to stand so they don't push you over. You have to be a wall, a solid wall. So steel-toe boots, the proper vest, a body cam. Body cams only cost you $250 anyway.
Okay. 2
pairs of cuffs, OC-17. Not no mace or any of that crap that they got out there. OC-17. OC-17, you spray that one squirt, you got 5 hours of no vision and 6 days for that burning sensation to wear off. So unless that person is on K2, I don't care how drunk they are, how big they are, fight's over.
It's done.
There is no fight. That's it.
That's it.
And most importantly, the gloves. The gloves protect your fingers and your knuckles, and that's it. You have to be prepared because you never know what you're getting into.
At any time.
You kick the guy out of a club, he may come back.
And that happened in Mount Vernon.
So if you're vest up, and I tell all these promoters, I'm going to get in there in 1 second.
Okay.
But all these bar owners, all these places, stop being cheap. Have one armed person at your door when you're open.
And what you just spoke about as far as the whole material that they would need,
yes,
that's about $2,000 if that.
Not even that.
Not even two. Not even
that.
Right. So
it's actually it's up to $1,100 for everything.
Investment. Yeah.
But see, this is the problem. I'm gonna get into that now. The problem is the average guy out here doing this little. I'm not talking about bodyguards for celebrities. I'm talking about the guy at the local bar.
The local bar.
The local clubs, around the corner, around the way. Most of them is making anywhere from 100 to 120 a night.
Absolutely right.
Now, this is when you're gonna get smart. You got to deduct at least $10, $20 out of that for your transportation, getting there and going back. So what are you really going home with?
$80.
It's not worth it.
That's it.
So my argument with a couple of other veterans that I know in this game, some of them, they don't do it no more, but make it $150 minimum all across the board. You understand? So anybody hire anybody, do security or whatever, nobody comes out their bed unless it's $150 or more.
Is that $150 an hour or $150 just for that night?
For that
From
night.
9 to 1.
$150 to $200 for that night.
Right. Okay.
They deserve that. That's what should be out there, and that would make things a whole lot more safer. And dudes don't have to hustle to make the ends.
Okay, and that'll get them more jobs if they have the proper equipment.
I can't say that because it's the professionalism. That's another story, because you got some guys in this game that all they do is play with their phones all night.
Seen it.
Trying to pick up chicks and all this dumb stuff instead of paying attention to the job.
Right.
We've searched people and they got razors stuck in their weaves. 22s under their breasts.
Passing it to their girlfriends. The girlfriends getting in the club with their pocketbooks. They taping it to their legs. It's a lot.
So this comes because dude ain't getting paid right. He ain't gonna do but so much. It's that simple. And that's how if you pay him right, he can save up to go get the proper equipment.
Right.
Which you shouldn't be doing the job unless you probably equipped anyway. But
it's your life.
Hey, what can I say?
No, you're going. They're going to get somebody else.
I don't go nowhere without my vest. It's in my car right now.
Chef.
Never. Ever go nowhere without
So you ain't need your vest in here. I'm good peoples. You know, me and Noah, we good peoples.
So when I leave here, I know God knows where the hell I'll be, and yeah, I'm you know.
Let's get into the Mount Vernon story, because that was it's still very sad.
Well, I say big up to Natasha and the whole family. Yes. I am so proud they finally convicted that son of a bitch.
Yes.
And he got beyond life. So I'm very, very proud that it took a while, but justice was done. And big up to them guys that got hurt on the job. Mm-hmm. Catching him. Because it was the security there that caught him.
They caught him. Okay.
But
I cried.
It could have, you know, we could play the shoulda, coulda, would have after the fact. But I know Neil. Me and Neil used to talk a lot. And I could tell you, like I said, a lot of people need to upgrade their security.
Stop being cheap.
Their money. It's not a joke. And if y'all think I'm playing, even comedy shows, I get a lot of calls, not just for parties. I get calls for funerals.
They need security at funerals. Now,
I get calls for funerals.
It's been, I'm like, I don't even want to go to funerals.
Catering halls, when they be having their little sweet 16s and all of that. Mm-hmm. Correction officers be having parties. These guys want to come not only with their bottle of Henny, but they want to come with their weapon. Y'all know damn well that's not supposed to be the protocol. You can't bring your weapon around alcohol, but
they do.
You know, so now that's another thing. But comedy shows are getting shootouts.
Wow.
Comedy shows are getting violent. So
they can't take the joke.
Hey.
Stay your ass at home.
This is why I said people are not paying attention to the people that are on the forefront risking their life. And like I said, Charlie Wilson, big up to him. He sold that house out.
Charlie Wilson, can't wait to meet you either.
He sold that out.
Happen.
But we had the Bad Boys concert. We had I mean, come on. Y'all have to salute the people that make sure you're safe. And it's sad, and I'm going to say it, and I don't care what anybody say. I love Manhattan. The white people in Manhattan, those little private events, little loft parties and stuff, I love them.
No problem.
Because they appreciate. These are the people that when they're walking out, yo, here's $50, man, thanks. I had a guy, I forgot all about it, walk up to me, pass me $100 bill. Talking about, yo, thanks for looking out for my daughter last weekend.
It means a lot when you're safe. It means a lot.
This is, you know, but people don't normally do that in the hood. They rather argue with you. They rather talk down. Once they can't get their way, you're all kinds of MFs and everything.
You're the worst.
And
you're the enemy.
For you guys out there doing the job, and girls, be professional, man. Stop trying to be friendly with everybody. Anybody that knows me know I don't care how good looking you are. You can't walk up to me and shake and wiggle and think that's going to change me. I would still treat you just like you're a dude.
You're supposed to.
No is no. That's it. You can't bring alcohol inside of a venue. You know that. You can't bring alcohol inside of a bar club. You can't bring it inside. You know what you're not supposed to do.
But they'll do it anyway.
But if you try and you get handled, don't complain later. Don't cry.
Now, my thing now, I don't really go out, you know, as much as I used to. I'm practically busy all the time. But when I do go out, it's only certain places that I will go to because I feel comfortable around. I'm going to give it up to my big brothers back in Trenton, New Jersey, the Cycle Kings. I go to Cycle Kings because though my bros over there, it's a lot of retired cops over there, correction officers, sheriffs, they all in there, and they're not going to let nothing go down. That is about the only place I feel safe in my own hometown that I go to. But when I go anywhere else and I go in and I see security and they're checking, I'm like, yeah, I could dig this. Because
I do know a few people that have told me over the years, yo, when they see that I'm somewhere, or they know I'm going to be somewhere, they feel safer because they know I'm not going to bend. And I appreciate that. You know, I don't need accolades for that. But my biggest fear. Well, let me touch on the other thing before I forget. I said this last year, and I wish politicians would step in. And I know a lot of people is going to hate me for saying this.
What? There, get over it. Go ahead.
I want promoters, because anybody could be a promoter.
Yes, a lot of.
I want promoters to be licensed, registered, and insured.
Yes.
And I'm gonna tell you why. If you think as a promoter you can just go on to every hood, any project, social media, and just invite 1,000, 15, 2,000 people to whatever event, and don't care who they are, Crip, Blood, old, young, doesn't matter.
It's a setup waiting.
And then when shit hit the fan, you already gone with your money.
Got the money
gone. The venue got to deal with the bullshit and liquor authority and whatever. Security got to deal with all the havoc. That's not correct or fair to us. So
that's a great idea. I like
think that promoters should be held accountable just like the rest of us.
Exactly. I think
and
that's a great
that
idea.
would stop a lot of shit. Believe it or not, it would.
That's a great idea. Promoters.
I would like to know what your listeners think. Do y'all think that promoters should be registered in whatever state they're promoting, insured, just like everybody else, and they should be held accountable?
Answer that question. Comment. Leave your comments if you're afraid to call. If you're afraid to call in, or you don't want to be heard, you can always comment on the live. We thank everyone so much for tuning in. We still got about another half an hour or 40 minutes to go.
And I gotta give big shout out to the guys that make it happen in New York. Adam Torres, Greg Walker, Saunders, Derek Saunders. There's a lot of y'all out there that don't know, but without these guys, you wouldn't have no concerts in New York. Believe it or not, SJ Present, all of that. They the ones that's spending that bread to make sure concerts are coming to New York and getting them celebrities here. So y'all better give big up to them.
Big ups, big ups. I'm going to give the Shaft some time, because he about to come back with more roar. I'm telling you heard what he said. He said, I don't care, and you gonna hate me after I say it. So while y'all hating on him, I'm gonna get into some R. Kelly, Happy People, because we want to keep y'all happy, motivated, inspired, and also safe. Rock with your girl, the Queen, Lioness Roars, on the Wine Glasses Up show on where the best kept secret in entertainment, BKS1 Radio, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, this here's another one for the steppers. DJ Wayne Williams, put the record on. When the DJ's playing our favorite groove, we stand to win the whole night through. And what do we do when we're all dressed up and in the mood? We stand to what a stepper's groove. Where do we go soon as the weekend gets here? The club. Why? To party and have some fun. What is it that can come and take away all your stress? Tell me. Music. For all the questions you have passed my test. Happy people. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Keeps the world turning. Oh, yeah. Turning. I believe that happy people. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Keeps us all dancing, dancing, dancing. Whoa. Happy people. Now what do you do when the feeling has come over you? You let go and what? Let it take control. Ladies, what do you say when a gentleman asks you to dance? You say yes and then get on the dance floor. Even when it seems we're going through some hard times, what do? Keep smiling, 'cause we know we're gonna make it through. Now what is it that can come and take away all your stress? Tell me. Music. All the questions you have passed my test. Happy people. Yeah. time. It'll be nice, it'll be live. Can you tell me where the spot is? Take me to that place where there ain't nothing but happy. Whoa. Alright. Now if you wanna step, you gotta play it by the rules. You gotta do what I do when I do what I do. If you wanna step, you gotta play it by the rules. You gotta do what I do when I do what I do. Now step to the left, step to the right, spin around and break it down tonight. Bring it on up, moving close, and let me see you and your partner stroll. Step to the left, step to the right, spin around and break it down tonight. Bring it on up, moving close, and let me see you and your partner stroll. Step to the left, step to the right, spin around and break it down tonight. Bring it on up, moving close, and let me see you and your partner stroll. Step to the left, step to the right, spin around and break it down tonight. Bring it on up, moving close, and let me see you and your partner stroll. Step to the left, step to the right, spin around and break it down tonight. Bring it on up, moving close, and let me see you and your partner stroll. Step to the left, step to the right, spin around and break it down tonight. Bring it on up, moving close, and let me see you and your partner stroll. I hear you, Donnie. George, Regina Daniels, love you, baby.
Yeah, I hope y'all loving it. I had to bring that R. Kelly out. I'm feeling it. Stepping in the name of love. That's all I want to do. And I hope that's all y'all want to do too. Continue to rock with your girl, the Queen Lioness Roars. I got more for you on the Wine Glasses Up Show. Roar. Here we go.
Many lovers has come and many lovers have gone, similar to an old-fashioned song. 1,000 years from now, we'll be still putting it down, my baby. You can change the frame, but the picture remains the same. Similar to the sun after the rain. 1,000 years from now, oh yeah, we'll be still putting it down, my baby. Baby girl, in other words, forevermore I'll be here. Cause my whole life's been full of joy ever since you came here. Girl, my whole world goes around because you spin me, yeah. And every time we're done making love, girl, it makes me wanna step in the name of love, step in the name of love, clap in the name more, I'll be here. I'll be here. 'Cause my whole life's been full of joy ever since you came here. Girl, goes around. My whole world goes around, goes around, goes around. Because you spin me, and every time we're making baby, makes me wanna step in the name of love, 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 and move in the name of love, step in the name of love, step in the name of love, clap in the name of love, clap my hands, clap in the name of love, step in the name of love, step in the name of love, move in the name of love, we gon' play a little game. And this game's for all of those who know how to follow the rules to this game. Alright? Listen. When I sing, I want everybody out there to do whatever I sing. Alright? Come on. Here we go. Step, step, side to side. Round and round. Dip it now. Come on. Separate. Bring it back. Yeah. Let me see you do. Love slide. Come on, y'all. Step, step, side to side. Round and round. Dip it now. What? Separate. Bring it back. Come on. Let me see you do. Love to the bridge. See my whole world goes around. All because of you. Spin me, yeah. And when we're done, make it love me. Hey, I just want to pick this up and go out on the town and step in the name of love. Step in the name of love. In the name of love. Yeah, baby. Step in the name of love. I wanna step in the name of love. Step in the name of love. In the name of love. Move in the name of love. Stop growing up together. So keep on stepping because love's gonna last forever. Clap in the name of love. Step, step out, hit the floor. Stay rocking that song for us. If anybody asks why we're stepping, tell them that
You did it for love. Yes. I do what I do for love. And we are back live on the Wine Glasses Up show. I want to give a big shout out to my girl, Trenton, New Jersey. Yo, Deb, you really just made me tear up. You know I'm sensitive. My girl, Deborah Ford. I want to read what she said, okay? Whoo, girl. Hold up.
Uh-oh.
No, because when people knows you, like I said, there's people that know me. So for the people that don't know me and want to assume, I have to laugh at them because there's people in my hometown that I grew up with, whether they're family or not, have been knowing my passion since I was a little girl with a pencil playing like it was a microphone. This is my passion. So to come across the line and say, get away from me, oh, I'm going to roar and snatch and crash your ass all over the place. But let me read what Deborah Ford said. She said, hey, Sister Leo. I know it's lioness, but just, I love that you're doing what you love to do. You said it 2 years ago you was going to make it happen. I wish you the best, boo. Next event, let a sister know. Love you. Let me tell you something. I met this woman 2 years ago, and I mean, my dream has been since I was a little girl. But she remembered words that I said to her back then. We helped birth football. Yes, my Dallas Cowboys club, and then a lot of other football clubs started up, and we were having a great time out in Trenton and rallying with each other, all in adult and mature environments, and we love each other for that. But I just want to say, you putting this on my live and remembering those words I said, I thank you so much, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate the support. Love you, Deborah Ford, out in Trenton, New Jersey. Also want to say what's up to Calvin Brown. I see you on the check-in. Oh, okay. Carl Schaff, you finally decided to get on the live, and you're sitting next to me. Let's say big up to my boy Kevin Newsom. Yes, had that cigar ready for me. My girl Jamila, Cross the Boss, Julian Fernando, Steve Williams, Les Love, Monty Montgomery, my cousin from Atlanta, Joe Jackson, Dre Baker, all of y'all. Dow Pringle, I'm not even saying your name no more. you're fired. Anyway, but thank you all for the support. We're about to get right back into our discussion. I believe we left off at all promoters should be licensed. And Stormy Norman is going to come in and give his...
What I've been talking about since last year was promoters should be held accountable because they're the ones going on social media and inviting anybody and anybody to their events and parties or whatever at all different levels. And I think that they should be licensed, registered, and insured, because if it wasn't for them bringing all these different people, not checking their, where they come from or whatever, you can have Bloods and Crips coming to the same event. Old, young, doesn't matter. And when shit hit the fan, that promoter took his money and is gone. Whoever's his door person, they out the door. It's the security of the venue, and it's the venue owner or manager that got to deal with all the mess. And that's not fair. So that's why I always thought that they should be held accountable.
Now, let me ask you this. I'm going to play devil's advocate, bro. So now, a promoter, most promoters would say, well, if I hire a security company, they're supposed to deal with all the screening, checking the credentials, and so forth. So most promoters would say that. Now, I get what you're saying, that if you got a promotional company and you're doing events, you should have some type of insurance policy. And I would say you should have $1 million insurance policy, especially when you're doing hip-hop. It is what it is. Yes. Just keep it real.
But nobody want to write any insurance policy when it comes to alcohol, hip-hop, or anything like that. I can tell you that now.
They will. Because I did it. I did something at the park. I had to take out $1 million insurance.
It's very hard, yeah.
They knew alcohol was going to be there. They knew certain things was going to be there, whatever.
They want $25K up front and all that.
They asked the type of music, so I know what I had to pay for that policy. But I would say, yeah, you're right. Some promoters, especially when you're on a high level of promotion, you definitely should have some type of.
I just want to. I'm saying that because I want to separate what I call a dollar store promoter, and that's just anybody from around the way trying to make a hustle. I don't mind that. I love people making money, but if you're gonna do it correctly. Don't put other people at risk. Don't just go on social media and invite everybody and anybody, and you don't know this project got beef with that project, and then look at the matter of fact, that's how Skate Key got closed.
Yeah,
the promoter invited all these different gang affiliations and young kids, and it became chaos where it got shut down.
Let me tell you, a good promoter is going to screen the riders. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You screen who you inviting to your thing.
Yeah, you screen who you inviting, and that's why you make stipulations like
K-Mel Checkmate. K-Mel,
right?
He keeps it older and sexy. He doesn't bring no rah-rah, renegade, whatever. Right. That's why he lasted so long.
Right. And my whole thing too is like, I'm checking if I'm a promoter, I'm gonna promote 25 or older or whatever. I'm going to promote that way. So because if you don't promote that way, 18-year-olds is showing up. You get some of the other elements showing up, whatever. Dressed to
all you care about is that money you getting at the door, and that's dangerous.
Yes. You have the right to be discretionary. You know what I'm saying? As far as the way they dress, they coming in dressed with. You know what I'm saying?
The hoodies and
Timbs and whatever like that. Then you have to expect a certain element is going to be a part of that event. So no, I agree 100%.
But like I said, I'm not going to mention his name, but there was a certain individual, politician out of Brooklyn I did bring the idea to, and he unfriended me on Facebook.
And all you was trying to do is
I was just bringing an idea to him, and he didn't like that.
He should have entertained.
But there's a lot of them that don't. A lot of people was telling me they don't want that because that affects money in other directions. We need chaos to make money.
But when that family member that attended that party, your party goer attended that party, that event, and they get killed.
And something happens.
Now it's the family that has to, that's
now you're gonna wish you listen. I know. It's always after the fact.
And let me tell you, when I do an event, if it's a small level or we do a park event or whatever, we usually always have a good crowd and whatever. It's because of how we promote it and push it, you know. And it's like certain elements don't even show up at our events
because they know.
And what kind of staff you got too?
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Because it wasn't to this year that I learned what a sub promoter was.
Again, but I think a lot of it depends on the promoter, how the promoter carries himself, business wise, professionally. No shit taker. It is what it is. I don't care. We family. You mess up, you out of here. That's just it.
Yeah, most promoters most people I deal with when we promote, they know we do a grown, sexy crowd. That's just our style. Grown, sexy. That's it. Whatever. I'm gonna be honest with you. Somebody wanted me to put on something with Little Uzi Vert and this and that and whatever like that, and I was like,
I don't even know who that is.
Just because you pass out flyers doesn't make you a sub promoter. Just because you sold a few tickets don't make you a sub promoter. So that doesn't give you the right to bring 5-10 people through the door or think you got clout to bring whoever, because like I said, promoters have to be held to accountability.
Yes.
And they got to hold their staff to that accountability. And I'm tired of the crap, to be honest.
Because your life is on the line.
A lot of people's lives
are on the line. If you're not doing your job and you're letting people in on because they know you, or they know you were the promoter. That's my dad, or what I'm saying.
Well, my golden rule is there's no friends in business. So if you see me working, I don't know you until after the event.
Yeah. Now, granted, I will tell you right now. Like I know who to let in. If they're not on the list, you know what I'm saying. Like if I'm promoting, I'm giving an event or whatever, and then people always hit me up. Like if I'm doing an event, they be like, Norm, such and such is coming through from such magazine, whatever like that. If I know them or whatever, and I know they're coming to work and stay out the way,
right?
Then I'll be like, okay, cool, whatever. But my cousin's brother's friend's uncle, he wants to come in. He's outside.
With 10 of his goons.
Yeah, and then I'm like,
oh, but there's some bad news to that.
Hey, Melstar.
Melstar, what's going on, brother? That's my dog. I don't care if you're the son of the owner. Everybody gets searched, from the bartender to the DJ.
Absolutely.
Everybody.
They should.
And I don't make exceptions for nobody. But I see in places I go to, he's cool. Nobody's cool. Everybody gets searched. So hey.
But that should be a rule across the board.
I've been best friends with Red Alert for almost 30, 40 years.
Shout out to Red Alert. And I love me some Red Alert. That's big up right there.
And I still got searched because you just, come on, dog. It's nothing personal.
And I bet he don't even get mad.
He never gets mad.
He never gets mad because he knows he's doing the job.
It's a consistency. That's what I'm looking for. Consistency.
Exactly. And I like what y'all was talking about, too, about behind the scenes. People need to get their props.
Yes.
Like, I've been in this, man, let me tell you, I've been in this game and I covered from the lowest level functions to the highest level. Like I covered the Emmys, the international Emmys.
Let's talk about that. Yes.
And how they treated me. Now these were Caucasians.
I love how white people treat us.
That ran. I'm gonna be honest. They had food out for my staff. They had food for my team. They had a certain area for us.
But see, that's what I talked about before. They do not give a damn about the underdogs. You've never been to a concert backstage where, okay, we got this set up on the rider for the artists, but what about everybody else, man? Well, we got to get crumbs and shit. We get thirsty.
Right.
What's this bottled water bullshit?
Right.
Hot at that.
Exactly.
It's not even cold.
Exactly. And if you got media, and people don't realize, so like most media, they're not getting paid to go out and cover and whatever like that. So they're not getting paid. And my thing is, this is one thing I dealt with that I hated, right? So one thing, we had to find parking, right? So we had to find parking. So we had to pay $60 to park. This is in New York.
Whoa.
We had to pay $60 to park, which the venue should have handled that because they asked us to cover the function.
There you go.
Now think about this. Now people talk about the red carpet. It's the media that brings the carpet to life. When you see all the cameras and this and that and the mics and all this ready for the media actually brings it to life. So if you didn't have no media, nobody covering your event,
you wouldn't see anything.
It's not going to look a certain way. So
you see a bunch of cell phones.
You know what I'm saying? And that's it. So if you wanted to look professional, you want us to come up in there with the cameras and this and that. I ain't talking about just cell phone selfies and people just trying to be groupies and take pictures.
Y'all hear that word? Groupies, men and women, groupies.
If you want legitimate people to come up in there and cover your event, get good pictures, get good video, get good interviews to promote what you're doing, then you need to treat them a little bit better.
Exactly.
Have some food, like you said, have more than just bottled water or whatever like that. Make them feel welcome. So the next time you do something, they'll come back and they'll also talk about your event on their platform.
Come on, man. You can get a cold cut platter out of fucking Costco for $20, man.
Bro, exactly.
I'm loving this conversation, y'all.
God damn.
No, exactly.
What I think is, my solution is, what I think we should do ourselves, just to let them know that we appreciate ourselves.
Right.
We know what we do for them that does not give respect to us. And I'm not throwing shots, but it is what it is.
Right.
Well, I would like to see. I would like to see
people,
what a concert or show or event, anything. I wonder what it would be like if all the bodyguards, all the security, all the hairstylists, all the wardrobe, all the production people stayed home.
Wow, great question.
Yeah.
Wow, they would need every cop in that city or town, state troopers, military. You need everybody because they're gonna be
the only
out there
person that showed up backstage is the artist. That's it.
That's it.
And whoever he bring or she bring, everybody else stayed home.
Yeah,
it'd be fucked up.
I've never even thought about it that way.
Think about it.
Let's call it a boycott. No,
I don't want to boycott.
I'm just playing.
I just
especially
want,
not for June 1st.
I just want people to appreciate.
Right, that's all we're asking.
Because you have to realize people don't have to; they choose to. So you should just nod your head, give them a salute, because a lot of people has been doing this 20+ years, and you never heard their name.
Exactly.
You don't even know who they are.
Exactly.
And
they paid their way. They paid their way to school to be a stylist, to be a photographer, to be in media, all that. They paid their way. Where's the homage?
I've only seen one bouncer, two in the last 15 years, only in the paper, and their funeral was covered. You know how many guys have been doing this longer than that, has passed away, and nobody know who they are?
Wow. Yep. Big up to Wise McGriff. I see you want to sign in. Thanks for tuning in.
What's up, Wise? What's going on, brother?
Yeah, it's funny. They only publicized that when Big Rob passed away.
Bingo.
Yeah, they publicized that. That's because he was on MTV, whatever. But he was security for a celebrity for years and doing his things for years. But they acknowledge that. But for the average, you know what I'm saying, security that's not on, that you don't see on MTV.
A little tidbit. Michael Clark Duncan, God bless him.
Yeah.
Do you know what he did before he became an actor?
Yeah.
Bouncer.
The
white dude that played in Bronx Tale. The one that played Sonny.
Right, yeah.
Before he got into acting.
Yeah.
Bouncer.
Yep.
The brother that played the Russian that fought against Rocky. Before he became an actor. Bouncer. All of them was bouncer at local clubs right here in New York City.
My boy Marcos Taylor, before he played Suge Knight and Straight Outta Compton, bouncer and security.
But look what it took before people recognized, respect, and so forth. All them years doing bouncer work was like, and never no recognition.
So it was irrelevant.
It was irrelevant. It didn't come until after the fact. That's my point. Why I gotta wait till I became bigger for you to notice.
Or dead.
Even when you're dead, they don't give a damn.
Yeah. And shout out to Yolanda Adams, and she said it best in an interview when I was talking to her. And you can watch the interview on YouTube. But when I was talking to Yolanda, she said exactly what my dude said. She said, Norm, let me tell you something. She said, people have to realize you need everybody to make it work. When you're an artist and you're in this business and entertainment, everybody, the lighting guy makes it work.
Don't look at people as just a help.
Right, the stagehand makes it work. Right. She was like the hairstyles, like you said, makes it work. This person makes it work. The engineer makes it work. All these people it takes to make it work, to make you look good.
Right.
And that's why I love like Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh. They look at me as family. And I appreciate that. I Tashina Arnold, Lisa Ray. I appreciate these people because they look at me like big brother, family, phone calls, happy birthday. sending you video shout outs on your birthday. They remember you. They give you the just due. They don't just treat you like you're the help or whatever. Charlie Wilson, all these guys, they really treat you with that kind of respect.
Right.
Then you have others that take it for granted until they get a bottle upside their head or somebody's coming after them. Now they wish they had your number. It's after the fact. I look at all videos. I look at the Jim Jones video. I look at the Bow Wow video. I'm still floored at how somebody got that close to you. But, hey, nobody's supposed to get that close to an artist. I don't care what.
No doubt.
But
yes. And as you can see, we have a platform sitting up here, okay? I'm a radio personality host. Norm his resume goes forever. Okay, not only is he a radio personality host, but he's also a promoter, an engineer, a producer. He's been managed. He's been around all type of people. He's been through all type of things for years. As so as Carl Schaff, okay, security, retired police officer.
He's everywhere, man.
He's everywhere. He's that black Schaff. Everything about him is black. Okay, but you know what? I feel secure. Okay, I feel secure, and we always have to watch each other's back and let each other know just how much we do appreciate what we do.
The people that take the risk. It's not just me. It's also everybody takes a risk. Photographers take a risk because at any given time something falls out. They don't care if you're in the way.
What I tell you, I seen Carl Smith had to go through people to get a shot. I seen his work. I mean, I know a lot of photographers, but I'm just saying I seen them get down on the stage and they doing it. They doing it, and these cameras are not little.
And let me tell you something. I'm in the business. I'm gonna say this right now. I did my share of, kissing a lot of behind.
How many fights you had?
These events, whatever. I actually almost had one fight. I'm gonna tell you who, and this might be your people's. I actually, in people that know me, very nonviolent, very non-confrontational, all of that, peaceful brother. But I was out with my girls, Allure. And somebody disrespected me and them, right? And this is a celebrity. And I don't care if I put his name on blast.
Put him on blast. He gonna disrespect a woman? Put him on blast.
I'll give you a hint. He's a black model that's popular.
Not Iris. Not my Iris.
No.
I was about to faint. Okay.
No.
He's a Tyrese? No, Tyrese
model.
I'm just thinking about all the black guys.
Yeah, because that's a has-been. I'm just going to tell you.
You know who I'm talking about?
He said popular. He didn't say.
Don't be talking about Tyrese. Don't do that.
Why? I don't like Tyrese.
I like Tyrese.
No.
He ain't did nothing to me. I ain't met him, though. But anyway, okay, go ahead.
But anyway, so when I seen that, I just had to like kind of fall back. But I'm going to tell you right now how the security handled it. One thing that would piss me off about security, and this is why I give Carl more props too. I've never seen Carl be disrespectful.
I've never seen him be
right. So one thing I can't tolerate either is disrespectful security. Though there's a way to handle a situation and de-escalate a situation without being disrespectful, and especially for people that's all they trying to do is whatever. I'm just trying to whatever. Like I heard one security tell this young lady, get the F back. Right now, when I say such, just get the F back, whatever, or get the F out of here, and blah, 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 blah. Now.
Isn't that like starting something?
Mind you, listen, this was.
I've had nights like that.
Yeah, this was the sister, but listen, this was the sister of the promoter that was asked by the promoter just to go get some drinks for this particular artist. And all she was trying to do was bring the drinks to him, right? So he was like totally out of line. And whatever, and then the promoters like had to come through. It was like, yo, this is my sister, whatever. Like she's bringing the drinks in for the artist. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't think he'll get hired. Again or whatever. It's a certain way to carry yourself still.
Listen,
I personally feel like, listen, if someone talk to me disrespectful, then I'm gonna have a problem with that. I mean, I'm coming in, and if I'm not supposed to be somewhere or something going on, you're telling me it's a way to say it. I can't let you back here. Let me get confirmation. Blah blah. Okay, cool. But if stand back, because I'm gonna be like, and I don't give a, and I'm 5'2". You don't talk to me like that, you won't get talked back.
See, you know what? I get to stand back.
I'm just
I get to stand back and all that. That I get. Certain times people are too aggressive.
For the record, I'm gonna stay quiet because I'm one of them dudes. You know that.
Well, and I'm one of the ones that'll let you know, like,
never
it's the
seen
way you say it. It's the way you
curse
say
out
it.
somebody that didn't deserve it.
Let me put it this way. There's levels to this shit.
Oh yes, most
So,
definitely.
Some guys are already on 100, and I'm the guy that I'll say something nice the first time. If I repeat myself by the third time, now I'm getting on some ghetto
Then they
shit.
deserve it.
Okay,
Like
then
I said.
you're right. But the
But-
first
Then
time,
they
but the
deserve
first
it.
time.
But sometimes when you're backstage
Mm-hmm.
and you're making an announcement, clear the area. Clear the area. People still standing there.
I seen that.
Now,
I seen that.
yo, clear the fucking
you-
area.
then-
Or I'm
then
gonna
you
spray
have
the
to go
place.
there. Then you have to go there.
Now, yo, what's wrong with Sherry? No, I asked everybody
clear the
nicely.
area.
I whispered in niggas' ears, and they still standing around.
But you're
I got
right.
you. You're right right there.
You're right on that
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've been in situations where I've seen somebody just asking a question or whatever like that, or it's like, look, I am a part of this such and such, and they'll be like, well, where's your such and such and whatever,
Your
and
past and all
and
that.
they got cursed that
Yeah.
F out.
I never come to a job with a chip on my shoulder or anything negative.
Yo, y'all
I always
just
come
y'all
happy.
just gave me a memory about where's your past.
Yeah.
And
But
I actually see people, flip out. But if you're a part of this entourage, you're
listen.
supposed to have a band or access pass.
I'm
They're just doing their job.
I'm
This
gonna
is it.
give you a true story that happened recently. Dougie Fresh is on stage. Little Vish is on stage. And I didn't get the memo. And some slim dude wearing these bright colors walks past me
Tight
to
pants.
get on stage. And we're looking around like, who's this guy? I grabbed him and yanked him off the stage. Come to find out he's performing.
Oh.
But nobody didn't tell me. But nobody got mad. They all understood. He took my car. I was like, yo, bro, I need to hire you because, I get around and I need my own part. So
and
it
you
works
saving
out.
lives.
It works out. But I'm only like certain female clients or Slick Rick, for example. I'm overprotective only because
I've seen that.
he got a lot of money around his neck. And I'll be damned on my watch somebody tries, because they're not going to succeed, tries to rip that shit off.
Right.
And
That man is a walking mansion. Several.
same thing. Keisha Cole, K. Michelle, all female clients. I'm very overprotective. You take a goddamn picture, put your hands down. You don't have to hug them around the waist. Because if you do a free feel, I'm going to break your arm.
So are you going to be that way with me?
Depending on how much money you're spending.
We ain't talking about that.
They got, hey. You know what they say? You get what you pay for.
Right here.
You get what you pay for.
I need a dollar store security.
But that's see. But that's how it be, because a lot of dudes, they don't realize, man. Just seeing all of these, yo, put your hands down. You don't do that hug thing, because we ain't that personal. And that's another thing why I'm overprotective. You know how many celebrities get their phones stolen, personal property stolen.
I don't like being touched.
So call from
Carl Thomas?
no.
Oh.
Carl Payne.
Carl Payne.
Yeah.
Carl Payne?
Cell phone in my pocket. Everybody, cell phone in my pocket. You're not going to rob them. You're not going to pickpocket them. Chicks are deviant. Just like that chick, 40/40 Club. They ran up there and took that man's shit and walked out.
I'm gonna tell you one time.
This is why I'm overprotective.
I'm gonna tell you one. I don't know if you was there or
My
not,
new
Carl.
security guard. Try me now.
The NJ Pack joint when DMX was performing. When I don't know if you was there that
I'm
night.
always with DMX.
Yeah, I was there. I was there that night. Remember the night they said that after that.
Oh,
they
that's when
robbed
he went on
somebody
job
at the
right,
gas station. or
right.
whatever?
Yeah, I was
you
there.
You was there that night.
Yes.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
there that night too.
Okay.
And I was in the the little room where everybody get the food from at NJ Pack, whatever. So we was all in that room, the green room, whatever.
Yeah, big up to Mama Catering, because she got the best damn food.
Yeah.
I swear to God. But go ahead.
Yeah, so I was up in that joint, and one of his peoples, he didn't know who I was, but AB was there. AB Butler.
I know who you're
and,
talking
and
about.
Sal was there.
Yes.
So AB was like, "Oh, this my man Norm. No, this my man Norm. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him do. You know, he working, doing his thing."
ABE, that's sure.
Yeah, yeah,
ABE.
so,
Sure.
yeah, so,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
So,
Right.
so X, I just got the phone with him because he got his peoples on the show tonight.
Oh,
But,
really?
yeah, yeah,
I'm going
yeah.
to stay here then.
Yeah. I
Is
just
AB
got-
coming here?
I'm not sure if he coming, but he got one of his peoples
Okay,
on the
okay,
show.
all right.
So, AB was like, "Nah, let him in." So when I came through, So like that, you good. So when I came through, he was like, X was like, oh, what's up, my man? Whatever. And we was dapping. They was taking the pictures, whatever like that. And then X turned his back, and then his boy grabbed my camera. One of his boys grabbed my camera, and I was like, yo, what's up, bro?
It's always the entourage.
He was like, let me see that, like that, right? And then AB came over. He was like, yo, it's my man Norm. And then my partner saw it, and he was rolling over. And my partner, like, he's on some other, you know, I always keep it. Yeah, I always keep it. This
is why you're allowed 4 to 5 people. Anything after that is $100 per head, because that's more to work with, more to watch, and it's usually that entourage. DMX, Buster. I'm glad that these guys, even my man Mr. Chief, they don't roll around with a large entourage. They like to do it simple and small. I like that.
Right. Yeah.
Because dudes don't know how to act when they're around. You know, they just.
But the one dude that did this though, I found out later after that he's straight from out of the pen. You know what I'm saying?
He was coming home or something.
And he was on some other ish, and I was like, oh, he really was trying to take my camera.
All out in the front, didn't care about going back to the pen.
I'm just glad.
Listen, we go. It's like 6:59. I know my show ended at 7 o'clock. I got the man next to me, but it's very interesting.
Go ahead.
You want to? Oh, we want to keep it going.
I'm just glad I'm not doing Summer Jam this year.
Why you not going Summer Jam?
Because
what was that?
Because nobody I know is working it.
What was that?
Oh, I said I hate Summer Jam.
Yeah.
Oh, he ate Summer Jam. Okay.
Yeah, that Summer Jam took us for a loop last year. I never knew they give you the band around your thing, and they turn it on and turn it off for, a certain amount of time. So that means if you go in with Total, let's say they go on stage, let's say 7:15, your band will be turned on at 7:15.
Wow.
So that gives you access to get up there and do your thing. When they finish their show and get off to go back to the dressing room, they turn your band off. So you cannot roam around and do whatever.
I tell y'all what.
They got some new technology.
That's what's up, and that's what's needed.
We need that in the Barclay and other places here because.
Hey, well, they hearing you loud. They hear you going right now. I want to get into some more music right now. The time is now 7 o'clock, and I'm normally signing off. But as the boss man says, storming on me, he's like, oh, I'll keep it moving for a while. So since he did that, and I'm such a bad mamma jamma, I want to play that just for y'all. We'll be right back. Hold on. Don't go nowhere.
She's got a figure that's shown of great attention. She's poetry in motion, a beautiful sight to see. I get so excited viewing her anatomy. She's real, she's got all the curves a man like. She's real, she's got all the curves a man like. Look at her, she's a bad mamma jamma, just as fine as she can be. Hey, she's a bad mamma jamma, oh, just as fine as she can be. Looks like she's born into the gold she wears, the essence of beauty, ooh, such a lovely hair. She's toxic classy, oh, sexy sassy. She's heavenly, a treat for the eye to see. She's real, oh, she's stacked, got all the curves a man like. Oh, she's real, oh, she's stacked, got all the curves a man like. Ooh, she's a bad mamma jamma,
indeed. I am a bad mamma jamma. This is your girl, the Queen Lioness Roars. And before I sign off and sign out of here, I just want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to the Wine Glasses Up show on BKS Radio, the best kept secret entertainment. If you're looking to interview me or promote me or hire me for an event, you can find me on Instagram at Wine Glasses Up. You can find me on my Facebook page at Lioness Roars Wine Glasses Up Radio Show, or you can email me at lionessroars1@gmail.com. And I want to give a special thanks again to my special guest, Carl Shaft. Came over here and roared his opinion about the unseen backstage experiences. I have fun, and I know he got more, so I feel like there will be a second part to this, and he's gonna maybe next time bring in some his celebrity friends or have them call in. But I truly enjoyed you, and I appreciate you coming in here and sharing your testimony with us. Is there anything that you would like to say? Oh, mic check. I'm sorry.
There we go. I have fun. I know it's going to be a part 2 to this. We definitely got to give a big shout out to a few people. Let me keep it short. Willie Mae Clark, my second in command. If it wasn't for her, because she really is the paramount to me. Lulu Johnson out in Philly. Lieutenant A.C. Rose, he's DJs, but he's also NYPD lieutenant.
All right.
He's in charge of the Barclay. Irv Patton, Kenya, CJ. There's so many people I gotta thank. Sticky Paws. What can I say? Linda, everybody. There's so many people that contributed to me being where I'm at, bringing business towards me.
That mean money.
Yeah,
connections, network.
You know, and really taught me a lot of stuff too along the way. This wasn't always glamour. There's a lot of decision, a lot of thoughts, how you can. And like I said, Dougie Fresh, Big Daddy Kane, I give a lot of props because they're really intelligent. They kind of like gives me a lot of insight to things, how to look at things differently. So it's not just, like I said, lights, camera, and glory, because at the end of the day, when the lights are off, you're back to being that normal person that go fishing or, you know, whatever normal people do, you know. So I don't think it's all glitz and glamour, because it's not.
Okay. Is there any questions you have for me?
No, other than I'm really much going to give you a lot of props on. She has these nice, unique glasses. It's not red cup like, you know, like she's in the ghetto. And just watching over here, working the board and everything, multitasking. And you did a damn good job, and I'm proud of you. And
thank you.
You know, y'all need to keep this up, big ass Norman. Yo, y'all doing your thing up here, and I appreciate it.
Yes, this is the BKS1 family. We do a big, if it's not on that level, I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? If it's not important, if your testimony is not strong, if it's not relevant, if it's not to help someone else, I'm not going to take serious to it. So that is what it is. But if you will, please let the people know how they can contact you. I know you're up for hire. So, you know. Well,
like I said, we don't come out our bed for nothing cheap. So call Shaft, Karl Shaft, just like the movie. You can find that on Instagram. You can find that on Facebook. And my number is Googleable, 917-403. Yeah, because I didn't know I was so Googleable. But yeah, 917-403-6523. Male, females. I got like 27 people working for me. Most of them is armed. Most of them is off duty or retired officers. And like I said, we come to do the job right. We're not playing games.
So where would you be at next?
Actually, I got two things going. I got a lot of stuff going at Amplified Theater in Brooklyn. Oh yeah, big shout out to Ray Dejon, Dejon. You can find him on Facebook as well, because he got a lot of stuff coming up. The house party with 2 Live Crew, Naughty by Nature, and Tone Loc on the 30th.
Get them in here so I can interview them.
Yeah, you know, he's and Big Daddy Kane. He's doing his 30th on June 20th. But the next thing coming up is the Yo MTV Raps, and I know That's the 30th anniversary. That's going to be the biggest headache I've ever had in my life.
With all them, I got your back. I got your back.
But we gonna make it through just like we made all the other ones through. And I want everybody to pay attention and give big ups to the people behind the scenes, because if it wasn't for us, there wouldn't be no show.
It wouldn't be no show. Be lights out, wigs be messed up.
Yes.
No transportation.
Yes.
Just wow.
Yes.
And on that note, I'm gonna take you out with this again. Thanks for tuning in to the Wine Glasses Up show. Join me next Wednesday, same time, same place. I will have my girl Fire Nation, my boy Dex from the 144,000 chosen few will be in the building, along with my hometown sister, and she goes by the name of Rachel Barlow. We will be discussing her book. She will be calling in at 5:30, and the name of her book is, I believe it's On the Boulevard. I think it's On the Boulevard.
Big up to Full Force, Bow-Legged Lou, and everybody. Paul Anthony, hope you're getting better. And everybody be safe.
Everybody be safe. This is me saying, yo, I just got you over the hump. Get ready for the weekend. See you next week. Same place, same time. On the best kept secret in entertainment, BKS1 Radio. Here we go, y'all. I got some, should I play Sugar Hill Game or the Commodores Brick House? Which one? She's up.
I'll go with Sugar Hill.
Sugar Hill? All right, here we go.
You know, that's the longest rap album, man.
The hibbit of a hip hip hopper, you don't stop. Rock it out, baby, bubba to the boogity bang bang, the boogie to the boogity beat. Now what you hear is not a test, I'm rapping to the beat. And me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet. You see, I am Wonder Mike, and I'd like to say hello to the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, and the purple, and yellow. But first, I gotta bang bang, the boogie to the boogie, say up jump the boogie to the bang bang boogie, let's rock. You don't stop, rock the rhythm that'll make your body rock. Well, so far you've heard my voice, but I brought two friends along. And next on the mic is my man Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song.
Check it out. Well, I'm Imp the Dimp, the ladies pimp, the women fight for my delight. But I'm the grand master with the 3 MCs that shop the house for the young ladies. And when you come inside and to the front, you do the freak spank and do the bump. And when the sucker MCs try to prove a point with Trent's Trio, or when the serious joint from sun to sun and from day to day, I sit down and write a brand new rhyme, because they say that miracles never cease. I've created a devastating masterpiece. I'm gonna rock the mic so you can't resist. Everybody, I say it.